Welcome back, guys. Today we'll be making this honey Cajun lemon butter salmon. You guys, this salmon was so fun, easy, and delicious to make. You are not going to believe just how simple it was. I am Tan Lee, and this is the International Cook. So for this recipe, you want to start with a freshly washed salmon. I just washed my salmon with lemon juice and water, and that's all it needed. As you see here, I'm proceeding to slice my salmon into three. This is how I'll create the braided technique, making sure that everything is proportioned as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just try to proportion it so that it evens out. I will say there was a little bit of struggle trying to get this going because of the thickness of the salmon. The middle portion kind of weighed down mostly, so I just kind of went back and forth with it until it came out. So I finally did get a groove for the salmon, and once I got the groove going, and then it was all ready to go. Next, you want to go ahead and layer your casserole dish with fresh lemons. I sprayed my casserole dish with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray. I think I did use grapeseed oil, and then I just placed the salmon over the lemon like this, making sure everything is secure. Next step in creating the salmon is to start with your seasonings. This is some softened butter with all the seasoning mixtures mixed in it. I'm just rubbing the salmon down. This is how your salmon should look once it's completely covered. The salmon was covered in foil in the oven at 350. The salmon in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. I then removed the salmon and began to completely coat the salmon in the butter mixture. Once you have the salmon completely coated again, go ahead and place the salmon back in the oven uncovered. This is the salmon 15 more minutes in the baking process. You want to continue to baste your salmon with the mixture so that you have some flavorful, tender salmon. In the meantime, create a new butter. With the rest of the butter mixture, go ahead and add your honey, garlic, parsley flakes, and green onion. I remove the salmon to start again with the butter mixture. Go ahead and begin to baste your salmon with the new butter mixture. This will ultimately give the salmon more flavor and moisture. Your salmon should look something like this before placing it back in the oven. Your salmon won't need much more baking, just about 10 minutes or so. Continue to baste your salmon with the mixture. And once it's done, you should have this beautiful salmon to serve to your family or your guests. You can pair this salmon with just about anything. I paired this salmon with some festive rice and some steamed broccoli. I was so impressed how the salmon turned out, the way it tastes, how tender and moist that it still was, and how flavorful it was altogether. I rate this salmon a 10 out of 10. Watch until the end to screenshot the ingredients. I thank you for watching, and as always, guys, get a load of this salmon, guys. Yum.